The wealthy man fired her because she brought her child to work, regardless of the rain outside. He demanded that she leave immediately. The woman cried helplessly in the rain, and the wealthy man's bodyguard held an umbrella for her. The bodyguard asked her if she needed any help. The woman felt that the bodyguard couldn't help her. She only hoped that this arrogant snob would experience for himself how difficult life is for the poor. The woman didn't notice that the bodyguard's eyes had become unusual. A bolt of lightning struck the wealthy man's statue. Fate took a turn. The wealthy man opened his eyes and found himself in a dilapidated rental house. He thought he had drunk too much, but that wasn't the case. There was a child beside him. He called his bodyguard, but the bodyguard ignored him. The manager of the rental house insisted that he was a single father, and the information in the registration book confirmed this. The wealthy man went to his mansion to figure everything out, but he was quickly stopped by the bodyguard. The woman he had fired appeared on the balcony. She was now the owner of the mansion. The woman asked the bodyguard to take the wealthy man to her office. Just a day earlier, that had been the wealthy man's office. In the office, the wealthy man discovered that all his previous achievements and all his property now belonged to the woman. He couldn't believe what was happening before his eyes. The woman and the wealthy man's destinies had been swapped. The wealthy man refused to accept what had happened and refused to leave. The woman had the bodyguard escort him out. The bodyguard told him that if he lived as a poor man for a week, everything would return to normal. The wealthy man thought this was the simplest thing in the world. However, things didn't turn out as he had imagined. He couldn't manage both his waiter's job and taking care of the child because he had to keep an eye on the child at all times. He accidentally spilled wine on a customer and sometimes broke plates. So when the restaurant settled the weekly wages, he didn't receive a single cent. His wages were all used to compensate for the losses caused by his mistakes. The wealthy man had no money to pay the rent and nowhere to go. He brought the child to the empty restaurant. A week hadn't made him a skilled waiter, but he had become a skilled father in caring for the child. The week was incredibly difficult, but his love for the child kept him going. The busyness and exhaustion made him forget about the swap, and he eventually fell asleep on the sofa holding the child. When he woke up again, the absence of the child left him panicked. When he came to his senses, he realized he was in his own office. The wealthy man immediately apologized to the woman and proposed co-parenting the child. After that, the wealthy man never oppressed the lower classes again.